Take a look at these elephants living in Addo National Park. Everything looks calm and beautiful here in South Africa, but 80 years ago, conflicts with farmers shrank the herd down to only 11 animals. To protect the diminishing population, a naturalist named Sidney Harold Skyfe established a preserve in the region. The herd rebounded slowly, but fast forwarding to today, we see the population has shot up to 550. Now the questions to ask are, why did we see so much population growth? And will this growth continue? Can we predict the number of elephants in the park 1 year from now? How about in a decade, or even half a century? Using quantitative population models, we can address all of these questions and more.
Let's begin with our population of elephants. A population is a group of organisms of one species that live together and reproduce. We can represent the number of individuals in a population with a variable n. What will cause the population to change size? Clearly, death will reduce the population. But birth will cause the population to increase. It is also possible for the population to change due to emigration or immigration. To make things simpler, we will disregard immigration and emigration and have a closed population. So if that's the case, then we have the population changing as a result of birth and death. If we want to look at this through time, we look at the birth and death rates. We combine these rates to make R, the intrinsic rate of population change. And if R is greater than 0, the population grows. Conversely, if R is less than 0, the population declines. We now have a growth rate. As you can see, the growth rate is proportional to the population size, characteristic of an exponential function.
What if we want to know the population at any point in time? We can do this by integrating the rate. N sub t is the population n at a specific point in time t. N sub t depends on n naught, the initial elephant population. N sub t will change exponentially as a function of time. Therefore, our equation for n sub t is equal to n naught, the initial elephant population, times e to the rt. Now, let's graph this. The graph shows our population through time. The population begins at n naught at time t equals 0. As time increases, the population changes exponentially. We have now made our first model of exponential population growth. So, how can we play with this? If you think about population growth, you will notice different populations have different values of R. Some species, like bacteria, have really high R. Other species tend to have lower R, like the century plant. R can change even within a species, such as with our elephants. Before the elephant preserve was established, R was low and probably negative. But after the preserve was established, death rate decreased, allowing R to increase. And look how well our exponential curve models the actual elephant population.